Epochal Integration is back, and Bungie didn't just reissue it, they give it a completely new identity. The season in a deep version was a curated fixed roll hand cannon. This one is full of random rolls. It also has shield piercing now, and the perk pool is honestly one of the better ones to drop in the Monument of Triumph. I'm going to show you the PvE god roll and the PvP god roll and why this earns a slot in your arsenal. Let's get started. Starting off with PvE, this weapon does have pretty low reload speed, so I definitely try to build into it. So for its masterwork, hopefully you can get a reload masterwork. Then for the barrel, I'd go with corkscrew rifling. It just gives you a little more handling, range, stability, kind of a little bit of everything, which is nice. Then for the magazine, I would definitely, the top one is going to be tactical mag. Just gives you more magazine, more reload speed, which is really important for PvE. Then we got the third trait columns. We got keep away, sarsaparilla, slide shot, hill clip, opening shot, explosive payload. Explosive payload is going to be probably a lot of people's choice just because it does do flat more damage for PvE, which is nice. And then if you do need more healing, you can go with hill clip, which is a good second option. Then when it comes to the fourth column, you got Eye of the Storm, Incandescent, Magnificent Howl, Magnura, Precision Instrument, and Chaos Reshaped. Chaos Reshaped has worked its way into a lot of weapons now on the final update. Bungie just decided to give it to a lot of weapons. It is a great perk for PvE. It gives you an extra 20% more damage for being in combat for 12 seconds, as well as another, it'll be 35% more damage if you're in combat for 24 seconds. So it's really good for the higher end content when you just need to output damage. I think a lot of people are going to go for more Magnura or Incandescent just because they like the kabloomies and haven't seen everything kind of explode for the when you have a lot of red bars around and stuff. So these two also, so these three perks, if you can get all these on one, or you can get like this one with a couple of these, is good. Definitely all great options. I do like Incandescent, especially with my solar builds, but both of these, you really can't go wrong. And for the origin trait, they got harmonic resonance, which honestly, you'll never really use this unless you're pairing it with weapons that are from Root of Nightmares, because they're the only ones that have this, which is going to be very limiting to you. So most people are going to go with nanotech tracer missiles because it's just going to do more damage when one of those missiles come out and hit. So it's just really more nice for extra damage. Then when it comes to the mods, I would just put up a backup mod unless you do want to put Bandoiler on. It will take away a bullet, but give you a little bit more for your ammo generation. So it's kind of personal preference. For me, I just go with the backup mag because I don't feel like I have any issues really with ammo generation too much. But yeah, so that's PvE roll. Then next, we're going to go with the PvP roll. Now, you can tell the range is pretty lackluster on this thing, so you definitely want to build up the range as much as possible. So go with a range masterwork. You got hammer forged rifling, accurate rounds. Then you got keep away, slide shot, opening shot, which is the best ones for PvP. I mean, obviously, same with explosive payload is a great one as well. I think most people are going to probably go with opening shot. It's just nice to have that accuracy and everything on the very first shot of the fight. And then for the fourth column, you're definitely, I think, Eye of the Storm, you got Magnificent Howl, and Precision Instrument are three choices here for PvP. I think most people would go with Eye of the Storm for consistency. But if you do want a damage perk, Magnificent Howl and Precision Instrument are both great options. But then the origin trait, nanotech tracer missiles again are just going to be your best, just to get a little bit more damage with that missile coming out. Then for the mod, you can always just switch out. You can do range to bump that range up to 91, which is really nice. But if you do feel like you need a little more handling, you can switch it out with a handling mod, which is great as well. So that's kind of like the options I would put for PvP. Now, how to farm this weapon is you want to go to Neptune and farm the terminal overload activity, but you do want to open up the second chest that requires a key. So you do, if you don't have any of the terminal overload keys, you do need to farm those beforehand, which is just by opening chests on Neptune and Neomuna and doing other activities. You can get it from anywhere. They're kind of rare for the most part and stuff, but you can go around opening up all the chests. You probably can get a couple. Then go to the terminal overload activity and open up that second chest, and it's a higher chance of getting a tier 5 version of this weapon. So I definitely highly would recommend it. It's definitely one of my favorite hand cannons. It competes with Zalu's Bane from the Pantheon raids and stuff like that. So the only difference is because the only difference between the two honestly is just the origin trait. So I definitely highly recommend it if you're not much of a raider to go out and get this weapon. it is definitely top tier in my opinion. And I'm going to be making a lot more God roll videos, so please like and subscribe for more. I'm going to post them as much as I can because there's a lot of weapons that have been reissued, or there's some new weapons, obviously, that they brought to the game. A lot to go over. So I will see you in the next one, Guardians.